Hey everybody, welcome back to a super exciting video today. I am taking it upon myself and forcing my family into it too. For the sake of science, we need to figure out which brand of refrigerated place and bake cookie dough is the absolute best. So we will make the huge sacrifice and try as many as I can find. So in this video, I have found 4 different brands to try to start with. So what we are going to do is I'm going to bake these up, and then everybody will have, they don't know what brands and things, they just know that I want cookie dough. So I will bring them each one of the cookies, and they will try it, and they will give it a score from 1 point to all the way to 100 points. And I will tally them all out. I'm going to do it too. So myself, my husband, and my 2 kids will be testing them out, and we will get an average score between the 4 of us, and then at the end we will see which one was the best. Have to buy. So I'm going to show you real quick what brands I got, and I'm super excited. I thought about doing all the same type of cookie, like all sugar cookie or all chocolate chip, but I don't want to eat like 6 dozen chocolate chip cookies, you know, or 6 dozen sugar cookies. We like variety. So we're going to give it a general taste test on some different flavors and fun, because then I was also able to find more of a different variety of flavors in different brands. So let's skip the chit chat real quick, and I will show you what we are going to cook up right away. All right. I have Great Value chocolate chip. So I'll show you in a minute, but I noticed there's some size differential in the different brands. And I don't know, knowing that, I don't know if I'm going to give them higher or lower scores based on that, because they're kind of in a general price range from right under $3 to right under $2. So it could be almost a whole dollar difference for some of these. So I don't know. Anyway, Great Value chocolate chip. Mrs. Fields white chocolate macadamia. These are where my heart is at. This was a Madison pick, which I'm kind of surprised she's not always a peanut butter eater, but we are going to do, well, these are 2 different, same brand, but I had to do it. Pillsbury Reese's with the Reese's peanut butter cookie dough. Sorry, with the Reese's Pieces and peanut butter cookie dough. And last but not least, another Pillsbury, so I got 3 different brands. I thought I had 4 different brands. Oh well. And Pillsbury, just basic sugar cookies. I kind of like that I screwed up and got 2 different Pillsbury, because we can see if their simple cookie dough is as good as or even better than their kind of fancier doctored up combination cookies. So I'm going to bake these all up, and then we will jump into sampling them and scoring them. I think this is going to be a really fun video. I hope you stick around to the end and give this video a huge thumbs up, and maybe join in and try something like this on your channels. Something real quick that I noticed, I decided to do Pillsbury first. So the sugar cookie dough makes 24 like regular size cookies, I suppose. And the Reese's Pieces one says 12 big cookies. So I opened up the peanut butter one, and I'm kind of already disappointed you don't see very many of the Reese's Pieces. I mean, it definitely smells peanut buttery and delicious. So we'll see how big those are made. And then the sugar cookie looks just plain, normal, looks good. Let's get them on the pans. It's 1,000,000 degrees and they're kind of thawing. I might need like a knife or something to cut them apart. No, they're coming apart. They might not be their exact intended shape because they're really sticky. Time for sugar cookies. These ones kind of come apart a little bit easier too, which I like. All right, sugar cookies and the Reese's peanut butter cup cookies are done. Now I was trying to hurry up, rush the process a little, and I put a pan on the bottom rack, and our oven sucks, so the one or two of the bottoms got super black, so we're not going to count those in the taste test. Nobody really likes a blackened cookie, right? I know I don't. So we're only going to test the ones that look beautiful. That's the real true test. I think I should have rolled those in sugar beforehand. Maybe I'll sprinkle some. No, I gotta leave them the way they are. I don't know. What am I doing with my life? They all, of course, smell divine. Okay, we'll get these out of the way for now and show you. If I can get this out of the way, it's still a little hot. Now, the Reese's Pieces ones, I am gonna say they turned out better than I thought. Well, like this one right here is like perfect. It has plenty of the Reese's Pieces in it. And like this one maybe has one. This one maybe has two. So I feel like they might have been a little skimpy on their candy. But they did turn out considerably larger than the, what are those, sugar cookies. So. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get these cooled and on to baking the next batch. Alright, now it's time for the Great Value chocolate chip. This one says it makes 24 cookies, so let's get these on the pan and start baking. These, I think, look kind of the most appetizing because there's plenty of like mini chocolate chips and you can see it in every single cookie. That's what's like super important, right? Ooh. More cookie doughs. These are kind of breaking all goofy, so some might be bigger than others. Try to add them back to their original friends over there. Look how tiny that one is. I don't think this is gonna make true 24 cookies because they're coming out kind of small and goofy. All right, so first, another count. They're not cut and not breaking apart as 24 cookies, so I doubt that will change how it tastes. Of course, just plan on having not 24 cookies and eating little chunks like this while you're working. All right, let's go get these bad boys in the oven. All right, these just came out of the oven about a few seconds ago. I'm gonna go ahead and get them on a cooling, well, by cooling platter. I didn't want to do more dishes, so I'm gonna put them on this paper towels to cool. Because I still have 6 more to go of these kind. These look really, really good. I think these are going to be the winner. Just by appearances. Granted, they are the smallest of the cookies that I've made so far. But that means just have 2. Like, look at this guy. Look at all that chocolate chips. Ah, yum. There also is some that are lower or lighter on the chocolate chips. So if you're not like, you like chocolate chip cookies, but not like chocolate, there's some good ones in there for you too. Okay. This is still warm, but like I said, I have 6 more pieces to toss on here. They'll be fine. Get those in the oven. And then we will be done baking all of the Great Value chocolate chip cookies. Alright, we are on to baking the final option, the 4th cookie, Mrs. Fields White Chocolate Macadamia Nut. Now this one comes in kind of a nicer package. This one says it makes 12 big cookies, which is pretty typical for when you get them at Mrs. Fields, like at the mall. Okay. Break them apart. Yeah, these are gonna make some big cookies. All right, we'll check back in as soon as these are ready. All right, I think these ones turned out the most beautiful. Look at those. They look kind of darker, but then they really are. But these are the white chocolate macadamia nut cookies. So I'm gonna let these cool for just a minute, and I am setting up little sample things for the 3 of us. Jake is sleeping, so he will either do it later or we might skip him altogether. We'll see. All right, we're starting off with Madison. Go ahead and try the sugar cookie. You gotta take a real bite.
I did.
Put the whole thing in. Take a big bite. Are these kids afraid to eat real cookies or whole cookies? Okay, 1 to 100. What do you think this cookie deserves?
55.
55. Okay. Go ahead and do the next one, which is a peanut butter Reese's Pieces.
I gave that a 70.
70. Okay. Your next one is chocolate chip.
My favorite. 90.
90. Okay. Now the last one is white chocolate macadamia nut. Which I don't know if you've got any chunks in there.
I'd probably say like a 50 because it's warm.
50 because that one's so warm.
All of them are all chewy though.
Okay, so your rating system says your favorite, by kind of a lot, is the Toll House brand of chocolate chip cookies. Now it's my turn. Scooch on over, sis. The real cookie queen is coming in hot.
This is mine.
Yep, you finished your cookies. Oh, she's short. We're a little crooked. That's alright. Okay, I'm going in too. We're doing sugar cookie first. Pillsbury sugar cookie. What I enjoy is that it's stayed chewy. It's not like a crunchy cookie, and I prefer chewy. Now, I did not roll it in sugar either. So I'm gonna give it a 64. Okay, let's go in on the Reese's peanut butter Reese's Pieces cookie. $75. Yep, solid. I would say 75. It's got an incredibly rich peanut butter flavor. It's got a little crunch around the edges, but the middle is still nice and soft. Yum. Delicious. Okay. Chocolate chip. I think I'm going to give this one an 85. Higher than the peanut. No. It's not as good as the peanut bar. Let's give it a 70. It's really good. But it tastes slightly burned, but they're not. So I'm going to go 70. And then the last one for me is white chocolate macadamia nut. I'm going to make sure I get some of the topping. Let's see. That one's gonna be my favorite. I'm gonna go full 84. White chocolate macadamia nut. Although it's very, very sweet and rich, a lot of the cookies that I can see don't have a ton of the toppings in them, so that might make them better. But this white chocolate macadamia nuts by Mrs. Field, the cookie dough was the best cookie dough, I think, by quite a bit. Of course, Toll House is a classic, loved by so many. That cookie dough was good too. Okay, all the cookie doughs were good. I tried all of them. When you're baking, you have to eat the cookie dough. It's how you get through the baking and waiting for them to be done process. All right, let's go ahead and grab Mason and see how he ranks each of these 4 cookies for us. All right, we're bringing in Mason. Go ahead and try a cookie. Nope, this one, number 1, we're starting from the top. That is sugar cookie.
25.
25? Okay, now you're going in for the Reese's Pieces peanut butter cookie.
10,000?
No, give her about 1 and 100.
100.
100. All right. Now you're going to chocolate chip.
I may have already tried this, so.
What do you think of it now that you're trying it?
75.
Try again and see what you think right now that you just tried the other 2 right in a row. How much is that one? Chew and swallow first. You got it, bro.
$100.
100? 2 100s? I don't know.
You're
Okay.
good at making cookies.
Thanks. And now you're gonna do white chocolate macadamia nut.
Wow, this is perfectly shaped.
I just cut them in triangles because I knew we would not be all able to eat 4 whole cookies at once.
1, because I hate nuts. Most kind
1 because you hate nuts. Well, what about if it didn't have the nuts in it? What do you think about like the cookie
I
itself
don't
of it?
like, I don't like white chocolate either.
No. So you're giving it a 1?
Yeah, I really don't like it much.
All right. Thank you so much for participating in my cookie tasting.
Sayonara.
Sayonara. Everyone's leaving me. All right. I think we will wait. Jake will be up in an hour. I bet I can convince him to take a bite of each cookie. Look at this guy. We are all about trying to have fun whenever we can here. And what's more fun than a cookie tasting competition? I can't think of anything. Maybe if we danced while the cookies are baking. We blew it. We can dance now to burn off all the sugar from the cookies we ate. All right, we'll be back shortly with Jake's taste testing and his rankings. And then we will combine all 4 of us and get the totals for each cookie. If anybody was listening and not totally distracted by the clown behind me. The votes are in. I did wake Jake up for work and had him try him, but like I said, he just woke up for work, so he really wasn't all that into me filming him. So I did have him try them all, and he weighed in on his ranking. So now I'm going to tell you guys how they ranked from number 1 to number 4. So I added up all 4 of our numbers that we gave it, and chocolate chip cookie dough from Great Value was the winner by quite a bit, by 348 points. Second place was the Pillsbury brand Reese's Peanut Butter Cup cookies with Reese's Pieces in it at 289 points. And third place is Mrs. Fields White Chocolate Macadamia Nut Cookies with 211. And last place was Pillsbury Sugar Cookies at 184 points. So a little things here and there. Everybody really enjoyed the peanut butter cookies except for Jake. He didn't rate it as high as everybody else. Everybody thought the chocolate chip ones were pretty good, of course. Mason does not like nuts, so he immediately ranked the white chocolate macadamia nut 1. So, you know, take it or leave it. It was very good. And the peanut butter cookie was very tasty. But so that was a super fun day for us here. And I thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you again in the next video. Have a great day.